The university attributes its success to offering 50% tuition reduction for the top 50% of successful applicants and running talent development programs for outstanding freshmen. Other universities follows with competition ratio of 5.89 to 1 at the Korea Maritime University, 5.61 to 1 at Busan National University, and 5.76 to 1 at Gyeongsang University, and 4.2 to 1 at Busan National University. A fire broke out yesterday at a used auto parts warehouse in Gangsa District, Busan, completely destroying the building. The fire caused an estimated property damage of 30 billion won. The fire was extinguished after 3 hours. At the time of the fire, 3 employees working outside the warehouse were able to evacuate, and fortunately no injuries were reported. As the fire spread to nearby buildings, a total of 30 reports were received by the fire department. Firefighters faced significant challenges in extinguishing the fire, particularly with around 300 vehicle batteries stored inside the warehouse, which they had to remove from the building. In international news, New York City has implemented the first congestion charges scheme for vehicles in the United States. Drivers will now face charges of up to $9 per day with different states. Now taking a look at the weather. Tomorrow morning's temperature will be minus 1 degree Celsius, with daytime highs 5 degrees lower than today. The current temperature is 9 degrees. And that wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BFM 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is Midday Mate with Nick Greenwood. BFM 부산영어방송.
Stress is an unavoidable part of life, and it impacts each of us differently. During moments of high stress, many of us find ourselves yearning for sweet treats to cope with the tension. Whether it's a favorite chocolate bar or a nostalgic snack from childhood, sugary snacks frequently provide a sense of comfort when we are stressed. But did you know that there's actual science for our heightened sugar cravings in those stressful times? Today, we are going to talk about the question, why do we crave sweets in moments of stress? It's Monday, January 6, 2025, and this is Midday Mate. Let's get started!
This is the clock upon the wall. This is the story of us all. This is the first sound of a newborn child before he starts to crawl. This is the war that's never won. This is a soldier and his gun. This is the mother waiting by the phone, praying for her son. Pictures of you, pictures of me, hung upon your wall for the world to see. Pictures of you, pictures of me, remind us all of what we used to be. There is a drug that cures matter how hard we might swing. Pictures of you, pictures of me, hung upon your wall for the world to see. Pictures of you, pictures of me, remind us all of what we could have been. Pictures of you, pictures of me, hung upon your wall for the world to see. Pictures of you, pictures of me, remind us all of what we could have been. Could have been. We could have been. Pictures of you, pictures of me, remind us all of what we could have been. Could have been.
That was Pictures of You by The Last Goodnight. The song delves into the dual nature of hope, highlighting both its positive and negative aspects. The opening lines reflect the aspirations of parents eagerly anticipating their child's first words. Conversely, it also portrays a mother with a son in the armed forces, whose primary desire is for his safe homecoming. Furthermore, the reference to boxers in the ring symbolizes the desperate and often misguided hope that they might triumph after enduring numerous losses. Hello, and live from the studio in Busan this lovely Monday afternoon, welcome to Midday Mate. You're listening to BEFM 90.5 in Busan and 103.3 FM in the Gijang, Cheongwon, and Noksan areas. And I'm your host, Kimberly. Our topic for today is, why do we crave sweets when we are stressed? As mentioned last week on the show, I also crave sweets like a nice chocolate chip cookie here and there. But did you know stressed is actually desserts spelled backwards? So maybe there is a reason why the two are interconnected. And here is what's coming up on the show today. In the first hour, we have Listomania. For this segment, we introduce various kinds of lists, and today's particular list is related to what we just talked about. Why do we crave sweets in moments of stress? After that, we have Cultural Kaleidoscope with Jennifer in the studio. She'll be introducing interesting and diverse cultures and etiquette from all around the world. In hour number 2, we have today's quote, where I will introduce a meaningful quote to motivate you each and every day so that we can get this Monday started on the right foot. After that, we will have bite-sized banter. We have fun and chit-chat, banter. We're just talking, a light conversation with a theme with Andrew in the studio. After that, we'll have Don't Make a Scene. I will introduce useful English expressions after listening to a short clip. And lastly, we will have change up. I will introduce a sentence and then we will have to change the sentence structure or the wording in order to convey the same meaning. And I'll also be checking all of your messages throughout the show. The question of the day and text topic for today is, drumroll please, what food do you eat often when you're stressed? So again, what food do you eat often when you're stressed? 스트레스 받을 때 자주 먹는 음식은 무엇인가요? So go ahead and send in your answers. Text pound 9050 or shop 9050 and it'll cost you 100원. Or you can search on Kakao Talk and add us as a friend if you search BEFM or 부산영어방송 in Korean. Add us as a friend and send messages for free. And lastly, we do have our smartphone app. You can search BEFM or again, 부산영어방송 in any of your app stores. And you can listen to our programs and leave us comments after simply logging in. And now we'll be right back with Listomania after this song. This is 아파트 by Rosé and Bruno Mars.
창이가 좋아하는 랜덤 게임 게임 스타트 아파트 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 Kissy face, sent to your phone, but I'm trying to kiss your lips for real. Red hearts, that's what I'm on, yeah. Come give me something I can feel. Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the 아파트 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 아파트
It's whatever you like. Turn this opposite into a club. I'm talking drink, dance, smoke, freak, party all night. Come back, go, what's up? Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the
Hey, so now you know the game. Are you ready? 'Cause I'm coming to get you. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm on my way. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm on my way.
Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the
Just meet me at
Just meet me at the Just meet me at
And that was 아파트 by Rosie and Bruno Mars. This song has climbed back to number 2 on the UK singles chart. And I know that the video is off while the song was going on, but you could catch myself go ahead and dancing like this too. Now it is time for Listomania. Today's list is going to be about why do we crave sweets in moments of stress? And first up on our list, we have biological response. The onset of stress prompts the secretion of cortisol, a hormone that may heighten appetite and cravings for foods rich in sugar and fat. The consumption of sugar can offer a rapid surge of energy, potentially serving as the body's mechanism to prepare for perceived dangers. And next up on the list on why we crave sweets in the moments of stress, at number 2, we have emotional comfort. Sweet foods are frequently linked to feelings of comfort and reward. The consumption of sugary items can trigger the release of neurotransmitters such as serotonin and dopamine, which may uplift one's mood and offer a brief escape from the stress. Next, we have energy needs. Stress can impose significant physical demands, resulting in fatigue, which is also tiredness. The desire for quick energy sources, such as sweets, may represent the body's attempt to obtain immediate nourishment. So when you're trying to get that sugary treat, it's just your body telling you you need some type of energy in yourself. And next up at number 4, we have habitual patterns. Numerous individuals cultivate the habit of reaching for sweets during periods of stress, and this conditioned response can establish a cycle in which stress induces cravings, and then the consumption of sweets offers the fleeting relief, and thereby reinforcing the behavior. So go round and round and round again. And at number 5, we have social and cultural influences. Cultural norms often associate sweets with celebrations and rewards, which can further strengthen the inclination to seek sugary foods during the tough and stressful times. And now here is a mini list for healthy alternatives to satisfy sugar cravings. So instead of getting that chocolate chip cookie that I always like, let's look at these different alternatives. Having a healthier alternative readily available when sugar cravings strike can be incredibly helpful. So I need to remind myself, don't pack that chocolate chip cookie. I should pack what this list tells us. First up, we have natural sweetness from cranberries. It offers a healthier alternative to refined sugars, helping to curb sweet cravings with a touch of natural fruit sugar. And I think blueberries would also be a good alternative if cranberries isn't something that is readily available for you. Next up, we have nuts for sustained energy, whether it be walnuts, almonds, or peanuts, provide healthy fats and proteins, keeping you fuller for a longer and stabilizing blood sugar levels, which is much better. I also used to pack almonds a long time ago in my little Ziploc bag, but I haven't these days, which I probably should now. Next up, we have seeds for added nutrients. Pepitas, which is a kind of pumpkin seed, and sunflower seeds add fiber and essential nutrients, contributing to overall safety and well-being. So here, with all of the different types of seeds and nuts that we have, it'll give us all the nutrients and the nutritional fiber that we need for our body. And lastly, we have a balanced snacking option. This mix combines sweetness with nutrient-rich ingredients, offering a balanced snack to manage stress-related sugar cravings efficiently. Maybe that'd be like one of those little bars that have a little bit of sugar, but also a little bit of chocolate and also a little bit of almonds. And let's see some of our messages here today before we end Listomania. We have Benny Neem saying, "Hi Kimberly, Na PD, and all happy Monday. Let's start our first week of 2025 with a positive note." I love that, Benny Neem. Let's all be positive today. It's nice and kind of bright outside, but we can all put a smile on our face. And next here we have, again, Benny Neem with our text topic or question of the day answer. He said, "For me, chicken. No doubt I love chicken, even if it's a spicy chicken too." Yum. I also love chicken. My husband and I, we order fried chicken very often, but we should stop. But we love it also. And now we have Stephanie Yoon. She says, "Maratang all the way. I always crave spicy food when I am stressed." Yes, I think a lot of my Korean friends also crave a lot of spicy food. I myself am unable to handle all that spice. However, I think maybe I should try it one time. And we also have 파랑님 going ahead and texting in her answer through Kakao Talk. She said, "저는 스트레스 받으면 매운 음식 먹어요. 그럼 확 사라져요. 오늘을 멋진 하루." Yes. Again, I think it's something with all that sweating from the heat in your mouth with eating the spicy food. It really gets rid of all that stress, because I feel like when you're eating the spicy things, you're so concentrated on the spice and the type of thing that you forget about what you're kind of stressed about, right? Let me know if I'm wrong there. And also, Jinli saying hello, hi, and happy Monday, Kimberly. And hello to you too, Jinli. Again, everyone go ahead and please text in your answers. The question of the day for those who are just joining us is, what food do you eat often when you are stressed? 스트레스 받을 때 자주 먹는 음식은 무엇인가요? And go ahead and type in your messages or, Kakao, chat, or even text. And with that, we are going to take a song break. We have Levitating by Dua Lipa featuring The Baby.
Billboard, baby, do a leap and make them dance when it come on. Everybody looking for a dance floor to run on.
If you
sexy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way I like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating.
I'm one of the greatest, ain't no debating on it. I'm still levitated, I'm heavily medicated. Ironic, I gave him love and they end up hating on me. She told me she loved me and she been waiting. Been fighting hard for your love and I'm running thin on my patience. Needing someone to hug, even took it back to the basics. You see what you got me out here doing? Might have threw me off, but can't nobody stop the movement. Let's go. Left foot, right foot, levitating. Pop stars, do a leap with the baby. I had to lace my shoes for all the blessings I was chasing. If I ever slip, I fall into a better situation. So catch up, go put some cheese on it, get out and get your bread up. They always leave when you fall, but you run together. Weight of the world on my shoulders, I kept my head up. Now baby, stand up, cause girl, you
want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. So you can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. So you can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. My love is like a rocket with your blast off, and I'm feeling so electric, that's what I saw. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. My love is like a rocket with your blast off, and I'm feeling so electric, that's my ass off. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. I got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating.
Welcome back. You just listened to Levitating by Dua Lipa featuring The Baby. And hello, everyone. Welcome to Midday Mate on this beautiful Monday. And for our question of the day and text topic, it is, what food do you eat when you are stressed? 스트레스 받을 때 자주 먹는 음식은 무엇인가요? For me, if I am stressed, I would like to eat sweets. As we have talked about before, I like to have a little chocolate chip cookie here and there, and maybe a little chocolate bar from the convenience store. Go ahead and send in your answers. Text in pound 9050 or shop 9050 for 100원. And you can also Kakao us, search BEFM or 부산영어방송 in Korean. Add us as a friend and send in messages for free. Also, we have a smartphone app. If you search BEFM or 부산영어방송 in any of the app stores, you can listen to our programs and leave us comments after logging in. And now, let's look at another message that we have. We have Jay-nim sending a message through Kakao saying, I love cheese, so I eat pizza when I feel sad. Ooh, you know what? I also enjoy some cheese myself. Pepper jack cheese, mozzarella cheese, all that yummy goodness. And then with that, We also have Ponim saying hello coming on in. Kimberly, hi. But I just said hi to myself. Hello, Ponim. And now, before we go on to our next segment, we're going to take another song break. This is West End Girls by Pet Shop Boys, and this was a request by Penny님.
Sometimes you're better off dead. There's a gun in your hand that's pointing at your head. You think you're mad, too unstable, kicking in chairs and knocking down tables in a restaurant in a West End town. Call the police, there's a madman around, running down underground to a dive bar in a West End town. In a West End town, a dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls. In a West End town, a dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls. West End girls. Too many shadows, whispering voices, faces on posters, too many choices. If, when, why, what, how much have you got? Have you got it, do you get it? If so, how often? Which you choose, a hard or soft option? In a West End town, a dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls. In a West End town, a dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls. West End girls. West End girls. West End girls. Ooh, West End town, a dead end world. East End boys, West End girls. West End girls. You got a heart of glass or a heart of stone. Just you wait till I get you home. We've got no future, we've got no past. Here today, built to last in every city and every nation, from Lake Geneva to the Finland station. And a West End town, a dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls. Oh, West End town, a dead end world, East End boys, West End girls. West End girls.
And that was West End Girls by the Pet Shop Boys. And now it is time for Cultural Kaleidoscope, the segment that explores different cultures and lifestyles around the world. And I am joined by our cultural expert, Jennifer.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. I'm so excited to have our new host here. And by the way, Happy New Year to you
Happy
and
New
to our
Year.
listeners. And this is actually the first time we meet.
Yes, it is. Not awkward at all.
No? I'm just so glad I can continue to talk about cultures every week with our lovely new host, Kimberly.
Thank you. So what are we talking about this week?
Okay, since it's still the beginning of the year, I thought it would be fun to talk about cultural symbols of luck and prosperity.
Ooh, luck and prosperity.
네, 행운을 가져다 주는 어떤 물건이라든지, 네, 부유의 상징. 네.
There's so many of those around the world, the first thing that comes and pops up is a 4-leaf clover.
Oh, yeah. That's so international, right?
Yes, right.
Do you personally have a favorite food or item believed to bring good fortune?
At this point in my life, not anymore. However, when I was younger, I did have like a magic pencil that I would always use for different exams. And then I would always get a good score. That was my little good luck charm.
Yeah, like most young people, they have this item, like a lucky necklace or a bracelet. Yeah.
Mine was just a little pencil.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, shall we dive into the symbols and new practices that make this time of the year so meaningful?
Let's get into it.
Okay, so let's start with our own country, Korea. One well-known tradition is, of course, eating tteokguk on the Lunar New Year's Day, which symbolizes gaining a year in age and welcoming good fortune. And another beloved tradition is making and eating dumplings or mandu.
Mandu.
These dumplings are thought to wrap good fortune inside. And even today, some families gather to make them together during the Lunar New Year. Have you ever made mandu?
I made a mandu with my mom long time ago when I was in elementary school. But I don't know if I was helping per se or just sitting there and watching her. But I remember that clear memory.
Yeah, it's not just about the food, it's about bonding and sharing hopes for the year ahead. So I always enjoy making something together with my family members.
Yes, I love how food can carry such meaningful symbolism. And are there any other practices in Korea tied to luck?
Yes, another example is gifting money in envelopes, not white envelopes. So especially during Seollal, Korean Lunar New Year, like these envelopes are usually bright colored and given to children as a wish for health and prosperity. Of course, nowadays people just use the plain white envelope and write messages outside the envelope. But people even go to the bank to get crisp new bills for these gifts.
Yes.
And which adds extra touch of respect and good fortune. Have you ever given envelopes like this or received envelopes like this?
I haven't given these types of envelopes, but maybe as I grow older, I will start to for my nephews. But I did receive an envelope for 설날 or Chuseok was it before? And I do remember my mother-in-law, she did mention that she went to the bank in order to get these crisp dollar bills. So it was really touching because she went that extra step. It could have been any, dollar, but having that fresh new one just felt really good.
Yeah. And what Chinese culture, in Chinese tradition, they use red envelopes.
Oh, yes.
I'm sure you've seen this in movies or dramas. Yeah. So in Chinese culture, hongbao or red envelopes are given during Lunar New Year and on other special occasions, not only for the New Year, but other like special occasions, family occasions. The red color symbolizes good luck and words of evil spirits, while the money inside represents blessings for wealth and success. It's a beautiful combination of generosity, tradition, and tradition.
Then if the money inside represents blessings for the wealth and success, I'm curious, do specific amounts of money carry different types of meanings then?
Oh, yes. Amounts ending in even numbers, 짝수로 끝나는 액수가 좋다고 해요. And they are preferred because they are considered more auspicious. However, of course, the number 4 is avoided, even in Korea, because it sounds like the word for death in Chinese.
I see. So that's why also in some elevators that we see, there isn't the number 4. I've sometimes seen the letter F instead for the floor.
Four, yeah.
I see.
Okay, and now let's head to Europe.
Europe, okay.
In Italy, lentils, 렌즈콩이라고 하죠, are a popular dish during New Year's celebrations. Their round shape resembles coins, symbolizing wealth and prosperity. So Italians often pair lentils with a pork sausage, which represents abundance.
Yum. That sounds like
yummy,
such
yummy.
a hearty and tasty way to start off the year. I'm getting hungry now. And what about Mediterranean countries like Greece?
In Greece, there's a tradition of baking basilopita, a sweet New Year's cake. I have a sweet tooth, so I love anything sweet. A coin is hidden inside, and whoever finds it first is believed to have a good luck for the coming year. So families often gather to cut the cake at midnight, with each slice representing a member of the household.
Wow, that sounds like a delicious and exciting tradition as well.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
I would love to have that cake. I think I've seen it before. I've heard of this before, but I can't imagine like an actual picture of the cake though. That would be very interesting to find that coin.
Yeah, I would love to be the one who gets this coin.
Right. And I think for children also, it's a great activity for them to feel very excited about something.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think we can do this in Korea. Like maybe inside the duck rice cake.
Oh, that would be a fun tradition.
Like 송편,
that would be very nice.
Yeah.
And before we continue, let's take a quick song break. This is If I Can't Have You by Kim Wilde. And that was If I Can't Have You by Kim Wilde. Welcome back, everyone. We're in the middle of our Monday segment, Cultural Kaleidoscope, and we've been talking about diverse symbols of luck and prosperity in Korea. China, Italy, and Greece. And now, what other unique symbols or practices can we explore?
Okay, so since we are getting so hungry, we should talk about non-food items.
Good idea, good idea.
In Japan, people hang kadomatsu decorations made of pine, bamboo, and plum blossoms.
오.
매화꽃이라고 하죠. 네, outside their homes. They represent longevity, resilience, and new beginnings.
That sounds very beautiful. I've never seen a kadomatsu before. However, isn't there something similar to Korea?
Oh yeah, in Korea we have more symbols. We have similar tradition known as the 10 longevity symbols or 십장생. These symbols represent different elements of nature that are tied to bring good fortune. It's believed to bring good fortune, longevity, and prosperity. For example, the sun symbolizes vitality and new beginnings, bright sun. With the clouds that bring transformation and nourishment, the pine tree stands for resilience, as it strays green year round. And bamboo 대나무 symbolizes strength and flexibility. The crane, 학이라고 하죠. 학. The bird is a symbol of wisdom and long life. And the turtle represents stability and health. The peach is often associated with immortality and is believed to grant eternal life in Korean mythology. With wild bats bring happiness and good fortune. I mean, this was a little bit like odd for me because I always associate bats with somewhat like dark and
A little
like
cave.
bad. Yeah. But actually, like it's Korean symbol. Bats bring happiness and good fortune. Lotus flowers, yeonggut, which bloom beautifully despite growing in muddy waters, represent purity and spiritual growth. And finally, the dragon is a powerful symbol of strength and prosperity. So these symbols are often seen in traditional Korean art, wishing for a life filled with health and happiness.
You know, and as you're mentioning all those different types of symbols, it really makes sense. I felt like you were just teaching me a little lesson. With like the sun, we always see the sun come up every morning, whether, you know, it never not comes up. So it really shows us it's a new beginning of a day.
Did you get to see the sunrise?
I actually didn't. I was sleeping. But I did see it on video.
I missed it. I made up my mind to drive to Haeundae Beach, and but there were so many people.
I heard, yes.
Like it was impossible to get in there. Yeah.
Oh no! So were you able to still get to the beach, or did you have to turn around?
I had to turn around.
Oh no! All that morning work.
Yeah.
But yes, as continuing along with even with what you were saying with the clouds bringing transformation and nourishment, we think of the clouds bringing us rain, bringing nourishment to the crops also. So I feel like all these different symbols really make sense in the sort of way that these actual things give us life and bring us, you know, prosperity throughout the year.
Yeah, I think it's like really helpful to knowing these meanings, because otherwise we look at this beautiful art and think, oh, they're just beautiful, they're colorful, and
Right.
Yeah, we don't give any thoughts, right?
Then where can we commonly find these symbols? And as you mentioned before with the bats, when I think about the different types of Korean art that I've seen, I don't recall seeing any bats.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure.
You must look them up. Yeah. You can find these symbols in traditional Korean art, such as paintings, folding screens, and pottery. So they are also commonly seen in decorations for special occasions like weddings and birthdays, as well as in everyday items like clothing and home goods, like hanbok. You can find some of these.
I think I do remember seeing some cranes, like as you mentioned, hak, and some type of pottery also growing up.
Yeah.
It's amazing to see how diverse these traditions are, yet they all share the same hope for prosperity and happiness. This has been such a good and fun and inspiring conversation.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I did. I feel like because being Korean American for me also, I didn't grow up with the Korean history class, right? It's something that was either, learned from books with my parents reading them to me as when I was younger. But then again, as an adult, all those memories kind of faded away. So having this and learning about the Korean culture and also all the different types of cultures you talked about is really eye-opening and inspiring.
Oh, I'm glad you say that.
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of things, right?
A lot. Different from Korean rice cake soup, 떡국, to the Greek cakes with the hidden coins. And that we said that we'll maybe try to put in some 송편 or some different type of 떡 so that we can have our new tradition. And before we wrap up, we have our question of the day, Jennifer. The question is, what food do you eat often when you are stressed?
Oh, two different types.
Okay.
First type is, I told you I have a sweet tooth. So I'm craving for sweets. So when I'm stressed, my favorite is cake.
What type of cake? What flavor cake?
Strawberry cake. Like nowadays, I really enjoy having strawberry cake, chocolate cake, cheesecake.
Yeah.
Yeah, or cookies, chocolate chip cookies.
That's what mine was too.
Oh, they're also nice. And then also like something very spicy.
That's what a lot of our listeners have been saying today also. What spicy thing do you often go for?
I know like some people like don't like it. Some people may hate this, It's a 닭발, chicken feet.
Yes.
Marinated in a red pepper, like spicy red pepper sauce. Yeah.
I've never had 닭발 before. But I've seen it in lots of Korean dramas where people eat it or some like 예능 shows that they would eat
좀
it.
호불호가 있어요. Like some people love it, some people hate it.
But I heard that it's really good for your skin.
Oh yeah.
The collagen?
Collagen, yeah.
Eating two birds with one stone.
Oh yeah.
Get rid of your stress and also
then
get good skin.
Take care of your like aging problem.
Yeah. The aging problem there.
Yeah. So something spicy. And afterwards, something sweet.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
But I think the best thing is not to get stressed. Try not to get stressed.
What is something that you would do to not get stressed then? Do you have any like tips or tactics?
I try to think positively. Optimism, yeah. I try to think like things will get better. I comfort myself and I try to think of good things in life.
That's also good. Thinking positively will also help us.
Yeah.
And we have a text message here on Kakao from 조현철님 saying 저는 먹는 것보다 잠이나 목욕으로 해결하네요.
Oh, the sleep. Yeah.
목욕.
목욕 and good night's sleep. Very important.
Very good for us. So just kind of forget about the stress and then wake up again, being revitalized and refreshed and with a new perspective.
It's good. That sounds good. Absolutely, yeah.
And also now with this, I was also trying to think of some other types of traditions and, things of good luck. You asked me if I had any item of good luck, but do you at this moment?
Item of good luck, not like specific item, but if I'm like well dressed for my work, if I like the way I look on a day, then I think things turn out to be like really good. And
I've never heard of that perspective
if I like my outfit of the day. Yeah.
That's something that I should kind of, put more stress into or work on that. Maybe it'll have me have a good day too.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. It was a great conversation today with all the different types of ideas. And thank you.
Thank you.
So,
I also enjoyed it very much. And it's lovely meeting you. And
too.
I'm sure we'll enjoy many more segments together.
And I shall see you next week.
Yeah, we'll
Thank
do.
you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. And listeners, here is Love is Still the Answer by Jason Mraz.
The question is why Why are we here? To say our hellos and goodbyes and disappear. This beautiful life, what is it for? To learn how to master peace or master war. There's only one answer that matters. Even if your heart has been shattered, whatever you want, whatever you are after, love is still the answer. Love is still the answer. Love, 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 love. Love, love, make mistakes. No, we're not perfect yet. Maybe God made us all from an accident. And the question that sits on everyone's lips is why should we pick ourselves up and start over again? There's only one answer that matters. Even if your heart has been shattered, whatever you want, whatever you are after, love is still the answer. Love is still the answer. Love, 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 love. The question I'll ask at the end of my days is, what did I give and what will I take? There's only one answer that matters. Even if your heart and your dreams have been shattered, whatever you want, whatever you are after, love is still the answer. Love is still the answer. Love, 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 love is still the answer.
시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다 축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로 하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산, 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
We are
the firefighter duo.
Winter is so dry. Let's prevent fire by keeping these 3 rules. If you take caution, you can prevent a fire.
The number one cause of fire in winter are electric blankets. Take special caution with highly flammable materials such as memory foam, toppers, and bedding.
Number 2, having too many appliances on the power outlet is dangerous. Always unplug all the appliances that you're not currently using.
Number 3, check the heater is off before leaving the house. Leaving it on for an extended period of time can cause a fire.
Let's all take part in preventing fire and have warm and safe winter this year.
Tune into BEFM 부산영어방송 for an emergency broadcast.
This campaign is brought to you by BEFM 부산영어방송.
살림꾼 김재우의 살림템 추천. 창틀 바람막이로 실내 온기 지켜줄게. 포장은 다회용기로. 플라스틱 거절한다. 우리 식재료로 유통을 줄이면 탄소를 줄일 수 있어. 이 모든 건 기후위기에 대응하는 지구 살림템. 여러분도 함께해요. 공익광고협의회.
The time is now 1 o'clock.
that fell one by one from the sky. I know Mars could not be too far behind. 'Cause baby, this kind of beauty, it's got no reason to ever be shy. 'Cause honey, this kind of beauty, the kind that comes from inside. Could you be the most beautiful girl in the world? So beautiful, beautiful. It's plain to see, plain to see. You're the reason that God made a girl.
And you just heard The Most Beautiful Girl in the World by Prince. This song was Prince's first UK #1 hit. It was his 37th single release, making him the artist with the most attempts to get #1 in the UK before achieving a chart topper. He had 2 previous UK #1s as a songwriter in the 1984 hit single I Feel For You by Shaka Khan and Sinead O'Connor's 1990 cover of Nothing Compares to You. Hello, hello, and welcome back live in the studio today in Busan on this Monday afternoon. Welcome to Midday Mate, everyone. You're listening to us on BEFM 90.5 in Busan and 103.3 FM in the Gijang, Cheongwan, and Noksan areas. And I am your host, Kimberly. Thank you for joining me. Here in hour number 2, this is what we have for you. First up, we have today's quote. I will introduce meaningful quotes to motivate you each and every day. And then after that, it will be bite-sized banter where we have daily fun conversation, chit-chat, and banter with our guest, Andrew. And then after that, we have Don't Make a Scene. I will introduce new and fun, useful English expressions after listening to a short clip from either a movie, TV show, or etc. After that, to wrap up the show, we will have Change Up. I will introduce one sentence by changing it into various different types of sentences, but still with the same meaning. And I'll be checking in your messages throughout the show. Again, our question of the day, our text topic is, what food do you eat often when you are stressed? Again, what food do you eat often when you are stressed? 스트레스 받을 때 자주 먹는 음식은 무엇인가요? Again, you can send in your answers by texting in pound 9050 or shop 9050 for 100원. And then you can also add us on KakaoTalk as a friend. Search for BEFM or 부산영어방송 in Korean. Add us as a friend and send in your messages for free. And lastly, you can go through our smartphone app, search for, again, BEFM or 부산영어방송 at any of the app stores. You can listen to our programs and leave us comments after logging in. And before we go to our next song break, I would like to read a few more messages here today. We have some people answering our question of the day topic. Let's see here. We have Ponim. I had Poneem's over here somewhere. Poneem, she said, me too. I eat chocolates and sweet things when I am stressed. And we learned that about Poneem last week also. Jin Lee Neem saying, I eat sweet things and spicy ramen when I'm stressed. Haha. Yes, there are a variety of new delicious but also super spicy types of ramens out there in the market that many people are loving to eat. And you know what? I see a little pattern here. A lot of people are saying either sweets or something spicy. Is there anything else that other people eat when you are stressed that are not the two? But even if they are the two and you haven't shared, go ahead and answer in. And hello, Soinim. Thank you for joining us. Happy Monday to you as well. And that is all for now. Again, go ahead and text in your answers through either YouTube or Kakao or even our smartphone app. And now we'll be right back with today's quote after this song. Here's Baby Did a Bad Thing by Chris Isaac.
Baby did a bad, bad thing. 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 You ever loved someone so much you thought your little heart was gonna break in two? I didn't think so. You ever try with all your heart and soul to get your lover back to you? I wanna hope so. You ever pray with all your heart and soul just to watch her walk away? Yeah. Baby did a bad, bad thing. Baby did a bad, bad thing. Baby did a bad, bad thing. I feel like crying. Feel like crying. You ever toss and turn your line awake and thinking about the one you love? I wouldn't think so. You ever close your eyes, you're making believe you're holding the one you're dreaming of? But if you say so, it hurts so bad when you finally know just how low, 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 low she'll go. Baby did a bad, bad thing. Baby did a bad, bad thing. Baby did a bad, bad thing. And I feel like crying. I feel like crying.
And you just listened to Baby Did a Bad, Bad Thing by Chris Isaac. And now it's time for today's quotes. I will introduce a meaningful quote to motivate you each and every day. And none other than today, here is our new quote. You can't buy happiness, but you can buy ice cream. And that's kind of the same thing. Let me do that once again. The quote is, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy ice cream. And that's kind of the same thing. And in Korean, that means 행복을 살 수 없지만 아이스크림을 살 수 있습니다. 그것은 비슷합니다. The quote is often associated with New England, where ice cream is a year-round favorite. The region is home to the famous ice cream founders of a famous ice cream store, and most specialty shops in their area make ice cream fresh. Food serves as a distinctive source of joy and comfort in our existence. It has the ability to awaken memories, build relationships, and offer a sense of happiness. A familiar saying that aptly reflects this sentiment is, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy ice cream, and that's kind of the same thing. The creamy texture and the sweet taste of ice cream have long been synonymous with joy and indulgence. This delightful confection has the power to instantly boost our mood and bring forth smiles. Whether relished on a sweltering summer day or enjoyed as a special dessert after dinner, ice cream has a unique ability to enhance our happiness. The experience of buying ice cream itself can generate a notable sense of joy. The anticipation involved in selecting from a wide range of flavors, the thrill of seeing the scoops piled high in a cone or a cup, and the gratification of enjoying that first exquisite bite all play a role in fostering an overall sense of happiness. And ice cream truly does bring a huge smile to my face. In my opinion, ice cream is a little piece of happiness, like what this quote is saying. As a child, I remember running out of my house when I would hear the melody of the ice cream truck. And the excitement of picking up my favorite flavor always made it a special treat. Even now on stressful days, grabbing a scoop of ice cream instantly brightens my mood. It's like a sweet little reminder to savor the simple joys in life. So whether it's a nostalgic memory or a much-needed pick-me-up, ice cream definitely earns its reputation as a universal symbol of happiness. Again, our quote today was, "You can't buy happiness, but you can buy ice cream." And that's kind of the same thing. And with that, I know that a lot of you, we've been saying that we love to eat some sweets when we are stressed. And I really truly believe that our quote today and with our question of the day are very connected here. We're also talking about what can earn us happiness and how sweets can often do that for us. I know that these days also, even though it's cold in the winter, I'm always looking for that ice cream after eating a hearty dinner. So I always tell my husband, let's go to the Muin ice cream store and get another ice cream to eat. Sometimes he holds me back, but he allows it sometimes so that I can, have my happiness with that ice cream. So whether you're having a bad day or you just need something to make you feel a little better, maybe it won't be too far out of reach. And again, the quote of today was, "You can't buy happiness, but you can buy ice cream." And that's kind of the same thing. And that was our quote today. Let's see here in our messages. We have Bincho님 saying, 힐링 푸드는 초콜릿 아이스크림. Of course, my favorite too is always the classic chocolate ice cream. Yum, yum. And before we move on, let's take a song break. This is In Too Deep by Jenny Morris.
High and dry. Don't ask me why. We took a wrong turn that day, out on that long, lonely highway. The river pounding below, and how we crashed, I'll never know. But suddenly I can't swim, so this is drowning. Suddenly I'm in too deep to ever get out. I gave you my heart and soul to keep. Don't give me your doubt. I'm over my head. I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep. Thanks for the crash course. Ride on your noble horse. We jumped the fence that day and rode so far away. Will I forever roam, or
where we're going to. Don't ask me where. You know, I just can't tell you. All I know is I'm swept away, taken by this undertow. Ooh, the waves are crashing in. Don't let go, 'cause I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep. Suddenly I'm in too deep to ever get out. I gave you my heart and soul to keep. Don't give me your doubt. I'm over my head and it scares me so. Oh no, no, no. So have a little faith in where we're going to. Don't ask me where. You know, I just can't tell you. All I know is I'm swept away, taken by this undertow. Ooh, the waves are crashing in. Don't let go, 'cause I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep.
Hello, and welcome back to Bite-Sized Banter, when we just have a little bit of banter, a little bit of chit-chat here with Andrew in the studio. Hello.
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Fantastic.
I am super refreshed from the weekend, by the way, and yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe you could hear it in my voice as well. it definitely, I don't know if it was the, obviously everything that went on last week, but it was, Christmas and then New Year's, and then it's just, you don't realize that you're on the go.
Right.
And you need that break. And I know, like, my family was kind of like, all right, we're going to do this. And I was like, oh, really? Do you need me? So it was like, they're like, we're going to go get ice cream. I'm in. Like these kind of things I want to do, but I did not want to head to the department store or any of that kind of stuff. Just wanted to relax. And I got a lot of that, so it's good.
That's good. Yes. So now we're here at Bite-Sized Banter, and what question do you have for us today?
This one, I think a lot of people would have some different answers for this, and maybe some meaningful and maybe some literal things that you wish you knew. But it is, what's one thing you wish you knew earlier in life?
So many of those.
I love you. Oh, why? That money.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I think that's the biggest example, like financial literacy, or knowing how to do your taxes or something. I feel now. I'm not sure about the Korean high school system, but I know the Canadian system. It's something that teachers have always said there needs to be more classes where you teach students how to understand the value of money, but also, looking to the future. So I think that's a very typical answer. I hope I didn't steal your answer by saying that.
Actually, Nick and we talked about this before for Bite-Sized Banter, and that's what we both talked about.
Yeah.
So maybe today we can talk about something different.
Fantastic, yeah.
So everyone knows that I wish I knew how to do my taxes earlier.
Yeah.
Still don't really know how to do it, but it's okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So what's one thing you wish you knew earlier in life? 인생에서 더 일찍 알았다라면 좋았을 한 가지는 무엇인가요? So one thing when you're younger, you wish that you knew.
Yeah, so I feel, I think a lot of people might see me as being the same person I was in high school or university to what I am today. Very outspoken, very outgoing, do very well in a crowd. But I feel I was a lot more self-conscious when I was younger, and I cared about what everyone else thought. Like a lot. Like to the point where I don't want to say mental health issues, but it would be very, very stressful for me. But I didn't let anyone know that. It was something that I kept inside. I really wish I didn't. But I guess it was something I wish I knew earlier that, you know, nobody else really cares that much about you.
Yes.
You know, I mean, yes, people love you and things like that. But if you're wearing, you know, a red shirt instead of a blue shirt, nobody cares.
Right.
You know, so maybe something like that. I really wish that I knew that people didn't worry about you as much as you worry about yourself. And I'm just going to piggyback off that. And I would say, you know, don't sweat the small stuff.
Right.
That's the biggest one where I used to get stressed out about things that I don't think that it would even like scratch the surface today.
Oh, same here.
So that's probably mine is, you know, don't sweat the small stuff. And also there's no need to be so self-conscious when, you know, nobody else is caring as much as you do. Like, so just try to relax.
You know, when I was thinking about this question, it's so funny how we think about the similar things here because I was going to say something similar, but I'll try to change my answer. But
Yes, I stole her answer.
to go back to yours, when I was younger too, when I would pass by a group of people and they were laughing, then I would think, oh my gosh, what did I do?
Is it
Like,
me?
why are they laughing at me? But honestly, no, it has nothing to do with me. They're probably laughing about something that they had said.
Sure.
And that's something I always wanted to tell myself if I were to go back to like teenage Kimberly.
Yes.
Stop thinking so much. Stop worrying.
Yes.
But if I had to choose a different one, I think it would be to cherish family time.
Yes.
Growing up, I would always choose friends over family.
Yeah.
I would never, you know, if it was even Christmas, we would go to a Christmas service, come home, have dinner, but then right when dinner was over, I would go to the movies with my friends.
I know exactly what you mean.
You know,
Sure.
but I think that's also a part of growing up. Without having that stage in my life, I don't think I would have cherished my family so much now at this age.
Yeah, I think is one of those things you don't need to beat yourself up about it either. But I totally understand what you're saying, and I would like to throw that into my answer as well because it's something that, again, you don't realize what you have until it's not there.
Yeah.
Kind of, I know, you know, we were talking there, you know, last week about, you were saying about Kim Jong and stuff like that with, you know, with the family. And I was saying about with grandparents and older people. Again, you don't really realize, oh, well, I'm not going to have a chance to make those memories anymore. But again, when you're a high school kid or middle school or whatnot, you're thinking video games, getting outside, where can I get those new sneakers, something like that. So again, I think that's just typical, you know.
Same here.
And I think if you were the person who's like, no, I'm staying home with my mom and we're going to just talk, people are like, what's going on?
Right.
And then you might miss out on something and you'd be angry at yourself. So yeah.
Same here. So I would also tell myself, you know, make time for family, but it doesn't have to be like 90%, but a little bit more than what I did before.
Sure. Yeah.
Great. So many great things that we just talked about. So everyone, what's one thing you wish you knew earlier in life? Maybe it was something with friendship, family, what we said about earlier, financial literacy, learn how to take care of taxes before they come after you.
That went very dark very quick.
So what's one thing you wish you knew earlier in life? Go ahead and help us and fill us in with your ideas in the chat. And thank you, Andrew, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good one.
Bye. And that was our bite-sized banter segment with Andrew. It's such a good time to speak with him and see and what he has to think and pick his brain about different types of topics. It always goes by so quickly. And you know what? I want to add one more answer to mine. And I think it would be to learn how and when to say no. Because I used to be a yes man for everything before. And then now I feel like I could have been a bit more selfish, put myself above some other things, not make too many sacrifices for others. And, you know, and then now that I learned how to say no as an adult, I love saying it. No. And let's see here. Benny Neem said, for me, I wish I knew about some dried dried fish dishes, which is still, I don't like since growing up, I like fried fish. Ooh, dried fish or fried fish, Beninim? I like both actually. It's a great snack to munch on. Maybe it's something that you wish you knew when you were younger so that you could continue to eat them. I love that too. Also, with what Beninim said, I used to hate eating 은행. But now, as an adult, I love it. I wish I knew and I was able to love and accept that flavor of 은행 when I was younger because it could have helped me nutritionally. Great. And with that, we are going to take another song break. Here is Only You by the Flying Pickets.
Ba-da-da-da, 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 ba-da-da-da. Looking from a window above, it's like a story of love. Can you hear me? Came back only yesterday, moving further away. Want you near me? All I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day. And all I ever knew, only you. Sometimes when I think of your name, and it's only a game, and I need you, listening to the words that you say, it's getting harder to stay. When I see you, all I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day. And all I ever knew, only you. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da-da-da, 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 all I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day. And all I ever knew, only you. This is gonna take a long time, and I wonder what's mine. Can't take no more. Wonder if you understand. It's just the touch of your hand behind a closed door. All I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day. And all I ever knew, only you. Ba-da-da-da, 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 ba-da-da-da.
And that was Only You by the Flying Pickets. And now it is time for Don't Make a Scene. I'll introduce useful English expressions after listening to a short clip. And this week we are going to listen to a scene from the American drama called Suits, and it is an American legal drama television series. I used to love watching this show growing up, and I still recently just did a whole rerun where I watched the whole series and all of the seasons again. It took me not that long because I wash it almost every day. So first, today's quote comes from Suits Season 1, Episode 1. And this episode introduces to us a character named Mike Ross. And he is a brilliant college dropout with a photogenic memory. And I know that some of you probably wish that you had photogenic memory because I definitely do. And also we have another character named Harvey Specter, one of New York's top lawyers. Harvey had hired Mike to be an associate at his law firm, but later gets in trouble for lying to a client. Then Harvey rethinks his decision of hiring someone who isn't actually licensed to practice law. Let's take a listen to our quote.
Mike.
Hey, who's ready for a great first day?
I'm gonna have to let you go.
What?
I just got reamed for lying to a client, and if they find out that I lied about you going to Harvard, they'll take away my license.
You what?
Not now, Donna. Look, I have to put my own interests above yours. It's nothing personal. You're fired.
Wait, so you're worried that if I stay, then they might find out that you lied about me and you'll lose your license. But if you fire me, then I could tell them that you lied about me and you definitely lose your license.
Are you telling me that if I throw you under the bus, you're going to drag me with you?
But you put your interests above mine, and I'm just putting mine back up next to yours.
You're rehired.
Okay, so should I... All right.
And that was our whole clip. We'll be dissecting this clip little by little every day this week. So get accustomed to our show, Suits. And now, I'm going to go over the quote. It is, I'm going to have to let you go. This is an example of what we call of a euphemism, a way to soften some harsh news. Imagine if a boss said, "You're fired." It sounds blunt and even really aggressive, but let you go cushions the blow just a little bit. It's still not good news, but it's still a bit better to your ears. This phrase is common in professional environments where diplomacy matters. For example, we can say a company restructuring might lead to conversations like, "Unfortunately, due to budget cuts, we're going to have to let you go." This doesn't make the situation less serious, but it does keep it professional. So, when can you use this phrase in your life? If you're ever in a managerial position and you need to deliver some difficult news to an employee, this phrase can make you sound a bit more composed and respectful. For example, you can say, "We appreciate your efforts, but we're going to have to let you go." Even if you're the one receiving such news, knowing this phrase can help you understand the context and maybe respond gracefully like, "Well, thank you for the opportunity." Let's listen to the sentence one more time.
I'm going to have to let you go.
I'm going to have to let you go. So if you've ever been in a situation when you had to let someone go, maybe at work or in a different setting, how did you handle it? Maybe share a story with us before. And remember, letting go can sometimes lead to growth for both parties, the one that is letting go and the one that is being let gone. While it's never easy, it's a part of life, especially in professional spaces. So go ahead and practice that. I'm going to have to let you go. And right now, I'm going to have to let you go, and we're going to take a song break. This is It's a Beautiful Day by Michael Bublé.
I don't know why you think that you could hold me when you couldn't get by yourself. And I don't know who would ever wanna tell the seam of someone's dream. Baby, it's fine. You said that we should just be friends while I came up with that line. And I'm sure that it's for the best. If you ever change your mind, don't hold your breath. Look, you may not believe that, baby, I'm relieved when you said goodbye. My whole world shined. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. I can
playing. And even if it started raining, you won't hear this boy complaining. 'Cause I'm glad that you're the one who got away. It's a beautiful day. It's my turn to fly, so girls get in line. 'Cause I'm easy, no playing this guy like a fool. 'Cause now I'm alright. You might have had me caged before, but not tonight. And you may not believe that, baby, I'm relieved. This fire inside, yeah, burns too bright. I don't want to say so long, I just want to say goodbye. It's a beautiful day and I can't stop myself from smiling. If I drink and then I'm buying, and I know there's no denying that it's a beautiful day. The sun is out and the music's playing. And even if it started raining, you won't hear this boy complaining. 'Cause I'm glad that you're the one who got away. 'Cause if you ever think I'll take up my time with thinking of our breakup, then you've got another thing coming your way. 'Cause it's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Oh, baby, any day that you're gone away. It's a beautiful day.
And welcome back. You just listened to It's a Beautiful Day by Michael Bublé. Now it is time for Change Up. We will introduce one sentence by changing it into various different types of sentences, however, with the same meaning. And not a sentence today, we have a question. And as it is Monday, a lot of us are going back to work, meeting some coworkers, or maybe we're going back to school and seeing our classmates again for the first time after not seeing them for Saturday and Sunday. And what is something that you often ask them? That's a hint. Do you know? A lot of us, we like to ask our friends and classmates and coworkers, what did you do over the weekend? What did you do over the weekend? However, as many Mondays come and go, asking the same question over and over can get a bit redundant, can get a bit repetitive as well. So with this segment, Change Up, we're going to learn about some different ways that we can say this phrase and question. So let's try to change the question, but keep the same meaning again. We can say something like, can you tell me what you did during the weekend? And then they can go on and say, oh, I, took my children to the kids' cafe and we had some pasta and ate and had fun there. Or what's a different way we can say, what did you do over the weekend? It can say, what activities did you partake this past weekend? What activities did you partake in this past weekend? It's a bit of a more formal way of saying the question. However, it still gets the message across. We can also say things like, how did you spend your weekend? Again, with our questions so far, it's telling the person that we're asking the question to go ahead and tell us about some activities that they did. Maybe they'll summarize what they did over the weekend. Another way to ask the same question is, what were you up to this weekend? What did you do? What were you up to this weekend? So it doesn't mean like, oh, I'm up and standing up. It means just, what was up? When we ask people, hey, what's up? It's the same type of way to say, what were you up to this weekend? And another way we can say is, what were your weekend activities? What were your weekend activities? Then they will go ahead and splurge and talk about all the different types of activities that they had did over the weekend. And I have 3 more to add to this on what I thought of. I can always ask, hey, how did your weekend go? That's more so not really asking about the activities that they did, but instead we're asking, was it a good weekend? Was it a bad weekend? Was it a restful weekend? We're talking about the overall atmosphere, the 분위기 of the weekend that they had just spent. Another way that we can ask is, hey, did you do anything fun this weekend? So although we're changing the question from what did you do over the weekend, I'm asking, did you do anything fun? So please go ahead and tell me and enlighten me on the activities that you had done over the weekend. And lastly, I have, anything exciting happen over the weekend? So maybe if they had a bad weekend, they'll just say, oh, no, not much. I wasn't doing anything. I just rested at home. But if they had an exciting weekend, then they can tell you again about all the different things that they had done over the 2 days. Whew! Again, there's so many different ways that we can change one sentence here, right? The question again was, what did you do over the weekend? And you know, those are just a few ways to ask the same question in different ways. Changing up sentences like this can help you sound more natural and keep conversations interesting. Try using one of these next time you're chatting with someone about their weekend. And yes, wow, wonderful. So again, the question was, what did you do over the weekend? And there were 7 different ways, I believe, that I just talked about, or were there more on different ways that we can say this? And now let's take a song break. This is Stressed Out by 21 Pilots.
I wish I found some better sounds no one's ever heard. I wish I had a better voice that sang some better words. I wish I found some chords in an order that is new. I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sang. I was told when I get older all my fears would shrink, but now I'm insecure and I care what people think.
My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think.
Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. We're stressed out. Sometimes a certain smell will take me back to when I was young. How come I'm never able to identify where it's coming from? I'd make a candle out of it if I ever found it. Try to sell it, never sell out of it. I'd probably only sell one. Maybe to my brother, cause we have the same nose, same clothes, homegrown, a stone's throw from a creek we used to roam. But it would remind us of when nothing really mattered. Out of student loans and treehouse homes, we all would take the ladder.
My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think.
Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. We used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we'd fly it far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face, saying, wake up, you need to make money. Yeah. We used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we'd fly it far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face, saying, wake up, you need to make money. Yeah. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out.
We used to play pretend, used to play pretend bunny. We used to play pretend, wake up, you need the money. Used to play pretend, used to play pretend bunny. We used to play pretend, wake up, you need the money. Used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we fly far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face, saying, wake up, you need to make money. Yeah.
And welcome back. That was Stressed Out by 21 Pilots. And again, we still have our question of the day, our text topic. What food do you eat often when you're stressed? 스트레스 받을 때 자주 먹는 음식은 무엇인가요? So go ahead and write that down in our comments, text it in. Go ahead and do it on Kakao Talk as well. But before we wrap up the show, I'm going to take another song break. And this is Shine by Clay Aiken.
Try to hide away from every drop of rain that's hanging over you. And you can say it's all a waste, lost your time and space. There's nothing left to lose. Like a broken angel on the ground, like a symphony without a sound. Turn around. Everything you are, everywhere you've been, sinner and the saint that fight the battle within. Every place you go, everybody knows. Shadows fall across the sun. Shine in the mirror of your soul. I know that you know you are not forsaken. Hey butterfly, open up your weary eyes and realize it's a trip we're taking, and the world will turn around again. Shattered heart is gonna mend. In the end, everything you are, everywhere you've been, sinner and the saint that fight the battle within. Every place you go, everybody knows. Shadows fall across the sun. Shine, baby, let's go red, no shooting stars. We're gonna shine. Watch the crescent moon flow to your heart. Shine, you're gonna shine. Shine, you're gonna shine.
걔네 아빠도 국토상사 아빠도.
And welcome back. You just listened to Shine by Clay Aiken. We are nearing the end of the show now. Again, our text topic is what food do you eat often when you are stressed? 스트레스 받을 때 자주 먹는 음식은 무엇인가요? Maybe you're the type to grab a bag of chips, indulge in a tub of ice cream, or stick with the classic comfort food like ramen or chocolate. We heard a lot of different answers from sweets to spicy, chicken feet even today. So again, what about you? Take a moment to think about your go-to stress food and remember, you're not alone. We all have those days when food becomes our best friend. And as we come to the end of our show today, I want to thank you for joining me and sharing your time. Your energy, thoughts, and stories make this time together so special. I've been your host, Kimberly, and it's always a joy to be here with you. Here's the last song to carry you into the rest of your day, I'll Be Your Shelter by Taylor Dean. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.